Hi, Miss Auda here. This video is for teachers who are thinking of creating their own website to, to help our students during the school closure. So the way I did it was I went to Google Chrome and I entered, oh sorry, I searched Google Sites and I clicked sign in. And if you are on our LAUSD laptop, my name or my LAUSD email account pops up. If it doesn't, you can sign in with your LAUSD um, account, and the password is your single sign-on password. Oops. And I click next. Hopefully it takes me to the correct page. And it takes you to this page where it says, oh, do you want to create your, thinking of creating a website? So I click create, and you have a choice. Do you want it in classic sites or in the new sites? I picked in the new sites. I guess it has a little bit more choices and more options for you. I'm not sure what the classic sites look like, but mine was created with the new sites. So I click that. And here, I just typed in the title. Let's see, I can call it teacher and put in my title page. Let's see, Miss So's website. And you can decide how you want this to look. You can make it a cover. We'll make it bigger. You can make it a large banner, a small banner, or just a title on top. I believe I used a banner for mine. And then if I want to add or insert a page, I believe I just hit this button down here and it adds another page and I can name it. So let's say you want to have a page for math, then you can do that and then add another page down here and you say reading, done. And then let's say you want to add another page, let's say for writing. And then you can add for science. Oops, sciencey. And done. All right. Now each of these shows up here because you can then edit each one of these. So if I go back to home and I go back to insert, I can add a button and I can name it math. And for link, I can link it to the math page I just created and it'll insert it there. So I'll do that again for reading and I'll link it to the reading page, insert that. There. Now I can move these around if I want them across, or they can stay up and down, however you want to. You can move these buttons around. If you want to see or preview what your website looks like so far, you click this button and you can preview it. And this button will take you to the math page. I would suggest adding a home button here and the reading page, and then it'll take you back to home. It's a pretty easy design platform. So these are all the things you can insert onto each page. You can insert a text box, you can embed a URL, you can insert images. if you have Google Docs or Google Forms or Google what other things, slides or sheets that you want to attach, you can do that. So let's say, let me go to my Google Drive, and I have, let's say I have some of these forms that I've already created, and I want to insert it here, and it'll just pop up right there. Okay, and let's go ahead and preview that, and I can click this part here, and it'll take me to the form that I want my kids to fill out. Right? And I can do that for every page. So let me throw that away. So let's say I want to go to my reading page. So I'll just click reading here. And let's say I want a folder for fluency and comprehension. So here under pages, I'll go to reading. I'll click these two buttons here. I can duplicate the page and it'll replicate itself. Or I can add a sub page. That means I want a subfolder underneath reading. So let's say I want to do a fluency page. And then, oops, let me go back to reading, add another sub page, and let me do comprehension page. And don't mind that if I make it larger, or if this leaves, the N will go back, or you could just drag it if you really want the N to be right next to the O. Depending on your screen size, the letters will stay together or they'll be chopped off like how it showed earlier. So then the reading page itself now has these two tabs. So I can go back to the insert button, go to the reading page, add a button, and name it Fluency, and link it to the Fluency tab. Insert. Same thing here. Add another button, and I want to link it to the comprehension page, and there you go. Insert. And I usually like having a home button. It'll just make life easier for everybody if they can just click home. And then you can just move these around however you wish. Okay. So let's go ahead and preview what that looks like. I don't like how it's not lined up, but it's okay. So if I click home, it'll take me back to your home page. If I go to reading, it has my two tabs here. See, for the comprehension page, I will have to then add a home button, the reading button, and if I want to link it to the fluency page, I'll just add those buttons here when I go back to my edit mode. So how to add, let me go back to home. Let's say you want to add a YouTube video. So here, it's super easy. It says YouTube. And let's say you want to add a coronavirus video for kids. And you just search for that. And it shows you several videos, suggests several videos that you can link to your website. And you select one, and it's now added to your website, right? So all of these, you just play with it. It's super easy. You can change the theme. If you don't like the way it looks, you can change it to that. You can change the color. You can change it to different, how you want your website to look. So that's it. Super simple. Here, you can even change the image. Let's say I want that, and I select, and now it's changed to that image. So if I go back to preview. Now this is how my website looks like. Okay, I hope that was helpful. Oh, one other thing. Let's say here you want to highlight this particular box. You can go to this art palette and change the background. And now it's highlighted. And if you don't like this particular tab, you can just trash everything. Now, click publish when you're ready to publish your website. It'll ask you what web address would you like, and usually it's the name that you've placed there. If you don't like that, you can change it. I'm not going to publish it because I already have my own website. You click publish, and you keep clicking publish until it says it's published. I think it'll take you to another window and it tells you, oh, this is a draft. Do you want to publish it? And so you click publish again. And you can make changes to it at any time anyway. If you decide, oh, I forgot to add this tab, or if you've played with your website and say, oh, it's a little too cumbersome and you want to revise it, you can always go back to your Google site and change that. So hopefully that was helpful. Let me get out of here.